The recent 15th wedding anniversary celebration of Alicia Keys and Swizz Beatz looked like a fairy tale on the surface. But behind the carefully curated Instagram posts lies a much different story, one of betrayal, heartbreak, and the unraveling of a high-profile marriage. According to emerging reports, what should have been a joyous milestone for the couple may in fact be the beginning of the end. Alicia Keys is reportedly preparing to file for divorce after learning that her husband of 15 years, Swizz Beatz, allegedly fathered a child with another woman, a longtime side piece who has been in the picture for years. Alicia, now 44, and Swizz, 46, married in 2010 in a beautiful ceremony that fans hoped would mark the beginning of one of music's most powerful and enduring unions. Together they share two sons, Egypt, born in 2010, and Genesis, born in 2014. Swizz also has three other children from previous relationships, including with singer Mashonda Tifrere, with whom he shares son Kasim Jr. Despite a controversial start to their romance, marked by rumours of overlapping relationships between Alicia, Swizz, and Mashonda, the couple appeared to weather the storm, building a blended family they publicly embraced. However, credible online sources, including Instagram blogger at nosleep_411, have claimed that Swizz Beatz recently got his longtime mistress pregnant. The affair, long suspected by those who closely follow the producer's personal life, was allegedly confirmed through a court-ordered paternity test. Swizz was reportedly forced to submit a DNA sample which confirmed that he is the father of the woman's child. This revelation, and the deception behind it, appears to have pushed Alicia to a breaking point. Sources close to the couple say she was blindsided by the news. While she had been aware of past rumours and faced public scrutiny for her involvement with Swizz early on, she believed their relationship had matured into one rooted in mutual respect and growth. Learning that he allegedly maintained a long-term affair, one that resulted in a child, was reportedly devastating. The betrayal runs deep, not only because of the infidelity itself, but because it shattered the image of unity and trust the couple had projected. What makes the situation even more complex is the contrast between their social media presence and the truth reportedly unfolding behind the scenes. On July 31st, Alicia shared a photo carousel on Instagram commemorating their anniversary with the caption, "15 years of magic, and we're just getting started." Swizz posted an equally loving tribute, writing, "Wow, when 15 years feel like 5. Happy anniversary, my love. Thank you for 15 years of bliss, love and family. Today is the first day of the rest of our life. Her journey forward will likely be one of grace, courage and inspiration," wore the paternity results before the anniversary and was consulting legal advisors about divorce proceedings. Alicia Keys has always been known for her poise, emotional depth and strength, traits that have fueled her music and inspired fans for decades. From an early age, she was celebrated not just for her extraordinary talent, but for her authenticity and moral compass. To experience such a betrayal from the person she built a life and family with cuts deeply. Swizz Beatz, known for his magnetic presence and creative drive, has long carried a reputation for a complicated personal life, with past relationships often overlapping. While it seemed he had turned a corner in his marriage, recent revelations suggest otherwise. Friends say Alicia is heartbroken but resolute. She reportedly does not want a messy public spectacle, but she intends to stand in her truth. If divorce proceedings move forward, she plans to handle them with dignity and protect her children's emotional well-being above all else. Alicia has leaned on her close circle for support. Her mother and friends in music and wellness have rallied around her with love and solidarity. While she has not yet issued a public statement, many expect that when she does, it will be with the same grace and honesty that have defined her career. The fallout from the news has already rippled across the internet, with fans expressing shock, disappointment, and concern. Many have pointed out the irony of Alicia once being labelled a home wrecker when she got together with Swizz, only for her to now allegedly be the one whose home has been wrecked by infidelity. Others have shown compassion, reminding the public that relationships are complex and that Alicia's love for her family was always evident. Meanwhile, Swizz has not publicly addressed the paternity allegations, and his silence has only fueled speculation. What happens next remains uncertain, but Alicia Keys stands at a crossroads. Her marriage, once seen as a music industry power union, is facing a painful rupture. As she decides how to move forward, she will likely continue to draw on the principles that have guided her: truth, resilience, and self-respect. More than a singer or celebrity, Alicia is a mother, humanitarian, activist, and artist who has built her life on transparency and emotional intelligence. This may be one of her most personal trials yet, but it could also spark growth and reinvention. As the world watches, many are rooting for her not just to survive the heartbreak, but to thrive beyond it. If Alicia chooses to address the matter publicly, or through her music, as she has often done with personal pain, fans can expect raw honesty and poetic power. For now, the staged anniversary posts stand in stark contrast to the reality behind closed doors. But as history has shown, Alicia Keys does not stay down for long. No matter how difficult, her journey will likely be one of grace, courage, and inspiration. Alicia and Swizz's relationship has always been layered, marked by love, controversy, public scrutiny, and efforts to blend families. They first met as teens and reconnected in 2008, but their romance was controversial because Swizz was still married to Mashonda at the time. The public fallout included a highly publicized open letter from Mashonda accusing Alicia of disrespecting her marriage. Despite this rocky beginning, Alicia and Swizz went on to marry in 2010, welcoming their son Egypt that same year and their son Genesis in 2014. Swizz brought a complicated personal history into the marriage, with 3 other children from previous relationships. Alicia embraced the challenge of being a stepmother, working to foster peace with his exes. In 2018, she, Swizz, and Mashonda even co-authored a book about blended families. But rumours of Swizz's infidelity never fully disappeared, and the recent paternity claims have reignited long-standing concerns about loyalty and trust in their relationship. Over the years, Alicia has often been the one doing the emotional heavy lifting, helping raise Swizz's other children, making peace with his exes, and weathering the public scrutiny. Swizz, for his part, has publicly celebrated his wife and family, but persistent whispers about his private behaviour have now collided with concrete allegations. Even before this latest scandal, Alicia had begun focusing more on her wellness, activism, and solo projects. Perhaps an early sign that she was emotionally preparing for life beyond her marriage. Whether Alicia and Swizz stay together or part ways, their story is a reminder of the difference between social media appearances and reality, and of the strength it takes to love someone despite the chaos they sometimes bring. No matter the outcome, Alicia Keys has always led with heart, grace, and purpose. Whatever the next chapter holds, she will continue to do so, whether or not Swizz Beatz is by her side.